Spider-Man is one of the most well-known and recognizable characters in all of fiction. If you meet somebody, chances are they're gonna know who Spider-Man is. He's made a huge impact on the comic book scene ever since he made his first appearance all the way back in 1962. One of the most well-known things about Spider-Man is his red and blue suit. It's an integral part of Spider-Man and is one of his most well-known features. At the time of me making this video, I recently beat Spider-Man 2, and I can honestly say it's the best superhero game I ever played. Spider-Man has always been a huge part of my life ever since I was a little kid. I used to read the comics, I watched a lot of the cartoons, and I played a lot of the games. Now this right here is how you do a sequel. InsomniacGames really went all out when it came to the creation of this game. The gameplay is really good, the story is absolutely amazing, but the one thing that really stood out to me were the suits in this game. Although if I'm being honest, the suits in the first Spider-Man game were definitely better, but that doesn't change the fact that this game has really good suits for both Peter and Miles. I just gotta say this, I really miss the white Spider-Man 2099 suit from the previous Spider-Man game. This is my favorite suit in that game. Why did they not bring it back? The Spider-Man suits in this game have come from either original artists or throughout the Spider-Man comics. So with that said, I'm gonna be telling y'all my top 10 favorite Spider-Man suits for Peter. Just so y'all know, this list will contain my opinion, so if y'all don't like other people's opinions, then guess what? I don't give a fuck. Respectfully. With this list, I'm going to be talking about the suits in their base design. I'm not going to be talking about any suit styles. I'll be talking about their origins and what I like about their design. Now with that said, let's go on to the number 10 spot. Taking the number 10 spot is going to be the AntiO Suit. Now for those who don't know what Orano means, it's the name of the yellow garden spider. The Orano Suit is included with the digital deluxe version of Spider-Man 2, and it was designed by an artist named Raf Grassetti. This is one of many suits in the game that was designed for Spider-Man 2. Now at first, I'm going to be honest with y'all, I didn't really like it that much, but eventually it grew on me. The combination of red, black, and gold always looks good on anything. The one thing I really like about the Orano Suit is that it feels like actual armor instead of fabric. Like the suit feels like it was made for protection, if that makes any sense. But like I said, the color combination, really great choice of red, black, and gold. I like how shiny and bright the gold is. The choice of red is very bright and vibrant. But my favorite part of the suit is definitely the mask. The black eyes on it just really does it for me. And with that said, let's go on to the number 9 spot. Taking the number 9 spot is the Symbiot Suit. The Symbiot Suit is one of Peter Parker's most iconic Spider-Man suits. It's instantly recognizable. Though the suit may seem basic in design, it's a modern take on a classic suit. Now you get this suit in the game when Peter comes into contact with the meteorite that contained the Venom symbiote, and then it becomes a part of him. Now the first appearance of the suit was in issue 252 of The Amazing Spider-Man, which came out back in 1984. Now what I like about this suit is that it looks like it's a part of Peter's flesh, like the Symbiot Suit is actually his skin. The suit does a great job of showing how much it's bonded with Peter. When Peter obtains the suit, his personality does a complete 180. Normally Peter is positive, upbeat, cheerful, puts others before himself, and has a positive outlook on life. As the Symbiot Suit bonds to him, he becomes hot-tempered, vicious, careless, and very abrasive. And the fact that the Symbiot Suit looks like flesh just goes to show how much is bonded with Peter, how much is taken over his body. I really love how the eyes look jagged just to show how evil and menacing Peter actually is with this suit on. A modern take on a simple yet classic design is what makes the Symbiot Suit so good. So with that said, we're going to move on to the number 8 spot. Coming in at number 8 is going to be the AntiVenom Suit. The suit makes its first appearance in Amazing Spider-Man number 569. Now what could I possibly say about this suit? Just look at how good it looks. The white on it, the black patterns, and I love the shape of the eyes for some reason. Now although this suit is a reverse of the Symbiot Suit, what I really like about it is how you obtain it and the meaning and metaphor behind this suit. Now how you obtain this suit is thanks to Martin Lee. He uses his powers to mix the remaining Venom cells within Peter's body, and the AntiVenom Suit is born. Now what makes the suit so unique is that Martin Lee was the antagonist of the last Spider-Man game, and Spider-Man 2 emphasizes the theme of forgiveness and letting go of the past and moving on. And that we all have skeletons in our closet and we all have things that we regret in life. That although we've done things that we're not proud of, it's about looking forward to the future and bettering yourself and atoning for the sins you've committed. And Peter isn't exactly a stranger to seeking forgiveness. When he had the Symbiot Suit, as stated previously, he became crass, he became abrasive, aggressive, hot-tempered, and he was pushing all his loved ones away from him. And with this suit, it shows that he atones for his sins and seeks to better himself. And the suit is a great metaphor for the light being at the end of the tunnel, because while Peter had the Symbiot Suit, he was in a really dark place. Now that was my interpretation of the AntiVenom Suit. I could be right, I could be wrong. And that's what lands the AntiVenom Suit at the number 8 spot. At number 7 we got the Advanced Suit 2.0. Now it's a better version of the Advanced Suit from the previous Spider-Man game. They already took a suit that was amazing and made it even better. Like, how do you do that? Like, I love the white part on the wrist and stuff because, you know, Peter punches bad guys and whatnot, so it only makes sense that he put that on the parts where he's using the most. And plus I like how it looks like he's wearing running shoes. It makes him look very athletic and agile. I also like the shape of the lenses compared to the first advanced suit, and I also like the shape of the red patterns. And if you haven't noticed, the leg area of the suit doesn't have any red patterns on it. And you know what? I'm fine with that. It makes Spider-Man look different, and it's not something we're used to. But yet, the suit still looks really good. At number 6, we got the Scarlet Spider 3 suit. It makes its first appearance in Ben Reilly's Scarlet Spider number 1. One of my favorite things about it is the spider emblem on it. It's very minimalistic, yet it manages to stand out. I love how the spider's head, abdomen, and tentacles aren't connected. It makes it look different than the usual Spider-Man emblem that we're used to. The belt is also a nice addition too, cause how often have you seen Spider-Man wear a belt? I'm also a fan of the patterns that are on the suit, namely on the arms and the torso area. The lenses on the suit also make the suit look very intimidating and menacing, but you know what's the one thing that I really like about this suit right here? The hood. It's the hood. In my personal opinion, hoods make everything look better. The hood manages to invoke a sense of stealth and intimidation. It's also a huge improvement from the first Scarlet Spider suit. And with that, we're going on to the number 5 spot. At number 5, we got the AntiO Suit. Now, this suit is a returning suit from the previous Spider-Man game and is original to that game. Now, what can I say about the suit that hasn't been said by mad people already? I mean, yeah, it's basically an armored version of the advanced suit, but I don't care. This suit is fire, and I'm gonna explain why. For starters, I love the sleek, metallic, and shiny texture that it has. And I'm a huge fan of the color combination of black and yellow. Just the all black looks really good. I'm biased because I love black, but yeah, that's besides the point. I like how the lens and the spider emblems are glowing along with the yellow accents on the suit. Cosmetic aside, I really love the backstory behind this suit. Basically, Peter made the suit to fight against Dr. Octopus in the last game. Now, the reason why I like the backstory so much is because of the pain and suffering that Peter had to go through. He had to fight against somebody he looked up to, someone who was his mentor, someone he worked under. You can only imagine the suffering that Peter went through because he clearly did not want to fight Dr. Octopus. But all in all, this suit shows the reality of being a superhero. Sometimes you may have to fight and face against people you love and care about and look up to. That being a superhero means you're gonna have to make some hard and tough decisions. On to the number 4 spot. Taking the number 4 spot is the Superior Spider-Man suit. It first makes its appearance as a cameo in the Amazing Spider-Man number 700. I'm pretty sure y'all noticed by now, but I'm a huge fan of darker colors. You can't go wrong with a combination of red and black. Black goes good with any color, but for some reason it just hits different with the color red. One thing I like about this suit is the spider emblem on the back of it. Instead of feeling like it's a part of the suit, it feels like it's latching onto Peter, which I think is a really nice touch. I also like the shape of the spider emblem on the front of the suit. It looks like there's a spider shaped cutout on the red part of the suit, if that makes any sense. I'm also really loving the black lenses on the suit. It makes Peter look like an evil version of himself. It makes sense that the suit looks evil considering the fact that Dr. Octopus made the suit when he took over Peter's body. I never read the Amazing Spider-Man number 700, so yeah. A minimalistic yet great design lands the suit at the number 4 spot. And with that said, on to number 3. The suit that's starting off the top 3 is the Spider-Man 2099 suit. Now this right here is one of the most iconic, well-known, well-recognized Spider-Man suit. It made its first appearance in the Amazing Spider-Man number 365. For starters, I love how the spider emblem looks. It's big, it's intimidating. I feel like it does a great job invoking the fear that people normally have of spiders. And the spikes on the arms are just a really nice touch. Outside of this game, this has always been one of my favorite Spider-Man suits. Now the eye lenses, if you could call them that, look really fire. Like just look at the shape of them, they look mad good. Now for those who don't know, this suit is worn by Miguel O'Hara and not Peter Parker. And Miguel O'Hara is known for being rude, dismissive, cold, snarky, sarcastic. So the suit matches his personality perfectly, an intimidating suit for an intimidating person. And now on to the number 2 spot. Taking the number 2 spot is another iconic Spider-Man suit, the Iron Spider suit. It makes its first appearance in the Amazing Spider-Man number 529. Now would y'all believe me if I said this is actually my favorite Spider-Man suit of all time? And I'm pretty sure y'all can see why. For starters, red and gold, amazing combination right there. You could never go wrong with red and gold. The suit is like if Spider-Man and Iron Man did the fusion dance from Dragon Ball Z. I just want to thank insomniacgames for doing this suit justice, because for starters, the ray tracing makes the suit look even better. Like, how do you take something amazing and make it better? Yo, insomniacgames, what is your secret? Like, the armor is really shining and glistening. Just look at this. Just look at it. But on a serious note though, I really like how this suit looks like armor rather than an actual suit. It looks metallic, it looks shiny as opposed to looking like it's made of fabric. One thing I really like about the suit is that when you have it equipped and you use the spider legs that come out of Peter's back, the legs actually turn gold. Iron Man is one of the best designed armors of all time, so it only makes sense to have someone like Spider-Man wear Iron Man-esque armor, because Spider-Man's suit looks amazing, Iron Man's armor looks amazing. It's a match made in heaven right there. When I played through this game, this is one of the armors that I had on the most. I just want to say this real quick. I fucking hate the MCU version of the Iron Spider suit. It feels like such a downgrade. Now, before we get into the number 1 spot, let's talk about the honorable mentions. Into the Spider-Verse Noir suit, the Last Hunt suit, the Tactical suit, and the Amazing 2 suit. And now onto the number 1 spot. Taking the number 1 spot for the best suit in the entire game is the Arach suit. The Arach suit made its first appearance in Infinity Wars number 3. Now, I don't give a damn what nobody say. This right here is the best suit in the entire game. For starters, the color combination of red, white, black, absolute fire. For starters, the hood looks really good, the cape fits really well, it looks like armor, it looks stealthy. What more could I possibly say about it? Out of all the suits in this game, this is the one I use for Peter the most. I love the big ass white spider emblem, I love the armor pads that he has on the arms, the boots look amazing. Like, the hood reminds me of Ezio from Assassin's Creed, and that's always a W. Like, seriously, what can you not like about the suit? What is there to not like about the Arach suit? Now, I've never heard of the Arach suit prior to this game, but when this game was first announced and they showed this suit was going to be in the game, I was like, nah, I gotta cop this game immediately. Expeditiously, steadfast, post-haste. The point I'm trying to make is that this suit is one of the reasons why I wanted to get this game. So yeah, that's pretty much the reason why the Arach suit is my favorite suit in Spider-Man 2. Now, before I end this video, I just want to say this. At the time of me recording this part, the Game Awards recently occurred. Now, Spider-Man was one of the nominees for Game of the Year, but unfortunately, it didn't get any awards, which honestly blows my mind that this game did not get any awards. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I wanted Spider-Man 2 to win Game of the Year because I'm biased, because out of all the new games I played in 2023, this one right here was my favorite. Now, a lot of people were upset that Spider-Man 2 didn't win Game of the Year, and I just want to ask, the fuck y'all upset for? Now listen, I'm gonna say this. I understand people wanted this game to win Game of the Year, and understandably so. The game is absolutely amazing. But at the same time, you don't need any sort of award or any sort of validation to show how good a game is. Just because a game doesn't get any sort of awards or validation doesn't take away from the fact that the game is still really good. Like, we can all agree that Spider-Man 2 was an amazing game. Just the fact that it got nominated for Game of the Year along with a bunch of other categories, that should be good enough. That should show you that the game is good. Not only that, what matters is that you love the game and you enjoyed it. But to wrap things up, I just want to say this. This game right here was a fun time from start to finish. InsomniacGames really did this game justice, and this game was definitely worth the wait. I look forward to the inevitable DLC for this game and the inevitable sequel. So with that said, I'm going to close this video out. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, follow my socials in the description as well. I really hope y'all like this video, and please be sure to subscribe. I'm getting really close to 1,000 subscribers, and once I reach that milestone, I'm going to be streaming Kingdom Hearts 3 on critical mode. So with that said, y'all be sure to let me know what your favorite suits are in Spider-Man 2. Y'all take care and have a good one, and I'm gonna see y'all next time.